Hello, my name is Liam Bald. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my AC. Um, Hello, my name is Liam Baldwin, and welcome back to my creative log. This is the second creative log I'm filming today. I just finished the one for last week, but I did it late, so now you're gonna get an upload yesterday, and you're gonna get an upload today of this. Um, so it's hard. Sorry, it's hard to specifically only think about 1 week, but I'm gonna try my best because I just made that other video, so it shouldn't be too hard. But I got back from the Moturn extravaganza from last week, and I kind of got thrown immediately into a huge week of work for myself, not on creative things, sadly. Actually, I had a ton of real work, like job work to do. That's just dishwashing. So I had a double on Wednesday, a double on Thursday. That double on Thursday was like 16 hours. And then immediately had to wake up for Friday to work. And then I worked yesterday. And I had like a ton of other stuff to do for like school. I'm starting a club. I'm in like a film organization already, so that I also had to do submit some things, so I had to do all that. But other things came up, and I kind of got too busy in the free time that I did have in between work. So then finally, a little bit of last night and this morning, I got a bunch of that stuff done. So to go through that, I guess, because it's a little bit of creative stuff, or working towards creative stuff, is I sent out some texts for we're trying to recruit some actors for this club, because it's directing students and actors, trying to bring them together for like rehearsals and stuff like that, just to like exercise our acting and directing minds. And so with that, sent out some emails, worked on a Google form. Then for my film organization, I had I'm like my role in it. One of my roles is I like set up like fun film screenings, just of just random movies that we can just watch as like a movie night kind of thing. And so I was late on that, like very late on that, but I put together some good movies. Hopefully, hope people like them. I had an idea for one of the nights. It's not a movie. It's like everyone brings a short film that they really like. And I might even change it to where it's like not just like a short film, but it's a like bring something your friend made and show it off. Like if you have a friend that went to a different school, like say we're at DePaul, say they go to Columbia. If you have a short film, if they have a short film that bring that one. Bring something you haven't made, but bring like a student or an amateur short film that inspires you or that you think should have more eyes on it. And I think that'd be kind of fun, show off work that isn't ours, but is related to like us in a way. That'd be cool, I think. I hope people like that. I hope people show up. So that's something. So I created like a 10-week plan, and then sent that to the higher ups, and then got that confirmed, or will get that confirmed. And then I also, another role is I have to do this thing called Pitch Fest. And Pitch Fest is something that actually I've joined and won Pitch Fest before, where the organization gives money to whoever wins Pitch Fest and helps produce a short film. And I got mine last winter, All the Time in the World, which is being edited right now. That is what we filmed then. And so now I'm in charge of running Pitch Fest and like helping pick who gets it this time. And so only one submission, so I guess they win. But so I had to go through the script and the script and the lookbook, and I had to give feedback on that and say, hey, here's things that you could change, here's things that I love, unbiased really, though. It's like a lot of it's like not what I think about your story, but what about your script specifically could be fixed, or like you wrote an explosion into a scene, I don't know how we are going to do an explosion. Could that be changed, or do you have an explanation for how you will do it? Kind of thing. There is no explosion in the script, but as an example. So that stuff I had to go through, and I sent that over this morning as well. And so that's all the ton of work that I had to do. I think I feel it's one of those things where it's like I feel like I have more to do, but I'm not sure, and I think I'm done, but also I'm not sure if I'm done, and I really hope I'm done because that was a lot. And yeah, so other things, I guess. I didn't really do any creative stuff. Well, actually, I filmed one no dialogue scene for my film at work, actually, because I was working so much, and I was like, I need to do something. So I filmed something, and I hope it works. If it doesn't, that's fine, but it was impromptu. It wasn't in the script. But hope maybe it'll work. I don't know. I just needed to do something. And so I've planned out kind of what I'm going to do for filming, and kind of realistically, I don't know if I can get everything done this summer now, because you wait and you procrastinate and you don't do anything. And if you've watched my other videos, you know that I haven't done much this summer at all. And the film that I wanted to make is this one, and I'm not sure, because I've waited so long, if I can get all of it done. I'm going to try and get all of it done. I'm going to make some changes and some fixes to hopefully make it more exciting. Sorry, I'm like on autopilot for some reason. Not exciting, just more realistic to making this. I'm sorry, it was a long week. My mind is like gone, but making this in the time that I have left. Like, one thing is, like, I would have loved my friend to be in. I actually wrote like 2 scenes around my friend, and I don't know if my friend will be in it now, because I don't have my friend anymore. My friend went to school very early, which I was not expecting. But that's on me for waiting so long. So do I change that scene, or do I wait for like the winter? Because my main goal originally, I've wanted to make this film for a long time, but another like goal that I had in my head is one of my favorite filmmakers, Joel Haver. He is doing a challenge where he's like, I want to make 12 movies in 12 months. This year, I'm going to make 12 movies. By the end of the year, I'm going to have 12 movies done. So in my thought process, I'm like, I can't do 12, but what if I did 4, maybe 5? I've done 2 already. One isn't like finished. One is finished, one isn't finished in the editing room. Then this would be my 3rd one. Kind of thinking like, I did one in the winter, or like March. Then I did one in the spring. This would be my summer one. And then I'd have another in fall that I'm planning to do. So this one might not be finished in the summer, or finished filming. I might have to do some scenes in the winter, which is also hard because characters might not look the same. By hair and stuff, I can't these are my friends, so I can't force them to get haircuts and stuff. But I think I can make some of it work. Some of it might not work. But also, I just want to make this story. If the consistencies of trees, or it's black and white too, so it's like whatever. But like, if there's trees with like leaves falling off, I don't care. If I need to change things in the winter, I don't care. If a friend has a different haircut, hopefully it's not super noticeable. But I'm going to try and avoid as much as I possibly can. But if not, it's really about the story, and this is such a low-budget film, I don't really care. But I am going to try and make it the best I can, and hope it works. Yeah, but once again, it's me, it's my fault. I messed up, and I didn't do this for a really long time. Now I want to, but so many other problems have come up. I'm going to work with it the best I can. If it messes up occasionally, whatever. But yeah, I filmed some stuff. I want to film more very, very soon, hopefully Monday, Tuesday. But actually, I am also helping my friend film something. Right after I film this, I'm going to go over to my friend's house, and we're going to do pre-production for a very small short film that I talked about in a previous week, but we had to push it back. Then tomorrow and the next day, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to be finishing we're going to be filming that short film, I think. And so that's exciting. I'm the cinematographer for it, so that's cool. I've never done that before. But yeah, I guess that's looking forward into the week. That's what I'm doing. That's about it, I guess. One more thing I'd like to talk about. Sorry, this will be a little longer, but I at work, I didn't have like a lot to do, and I was so bored. And I wanted to do creative stuff, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck at work. I'm working way too much this week, and so I don't know. I just like wish I could talk to more creative people. Like when I'm not at school, I miss talking to creative people. And even when I'm at school, I'm like, I wish I could talk to more. I wish I had more friends that are just really entertaining, fun creatives. And I have plenty. I have plenty of friends, and I'm very lucky for all of them. But I want more because I'm greedy, And so I have some people that are creative here when I'm at home, not at school. I do, but I definitely have way less. And I wish I had more. Phone notification. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. But yeah. So I wish I had more. So I reach out to people on Instagram, and I know I had a video probably 2 months ago where I hate Instagram and have to get off it. This summer I have been on Instagram. Do I like it? In ways I do, in ways I don't. I would like to not be on Instagram when I go back to college, but we'll see. I definitely spend way too much time on Instagram, but who knows? Whatever I'll do, I'll figure out after summer. But this summer, it's just been a consistent. I have been on Instagram, but I'm using that to my advantage also, not just watching reels, where I am sending DMs to people that I want to talk to, and I'm just being like, hey, I love your stuff, this and that. You seem really cool, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very not like that. I hate doing that kind of stuff. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at talking to people. I don't know if I'm a dry texter or not, but I'm very not good at talking to people, just in general. And so it's hard to do it online, especially because it's so one-noted. But I just reach out to people, and sometimes it's hey, thanks, and then I try and make more of a conversation, and it doesn't happen, or they'll leave me on delivered or read or whatever, which is it's bound to happen if you're reaching out to people. But then there's some people that do have a conversation with you, and sometimes maybe you just have to be consistent. I hate the double text, but I want to try this with one person because I think they're really cool. But other people, you get surprised. There's an artist, a music artist I absolutely love, and they have a good amount of following. Are they huge? Probably not, but it's hard to I don't really know music kind of thing like that. It's I can't really gauge that by listens on Spotify or whatever. But they're pretty good. They've worked with people artists I really like, and I reached out because they had. I talked about Matt Farley, Moturn Extravaganza last video. They posted something on Matt Farley on their Instagram. I swiped up yeah, I just met this guy. This guy's awesome. And we had a conversation about that, and he's like, you make movies? And I'm like, well, I'm a film major. I make movies for sure, but they're but because he's worked with filmmakers that I love. And he had interest in me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do. And then we talked about his stuff and some animations he's made, and will we talk more? I don't know, maybe it's over now, but I'd like to. This guy's awesome, and I don't know, it was cool. It's nice to talk about art that I'm making and art that someone else is making in a conversation, and someone that I really admire too. It's really cool, and I love that, and that made me feel really good. And so it's cool. Yeah, I'm talking to a few people. Also, I have a friend from high school that we don't talk very often, but occasionally, and I love her art so much. I'm a huge fan of her art, and I meant to go see her at a art vendor thing, but it got kind of rained out, and so I bought a piece, but I had to like get it. And so she dropped it off at my place. I'm like, hey, do you want to like come in and like talk for a moment? And so it was like 3-minute conversation, maybe 5 minutes at most, but it was really nice to catch up, and we're gonna hang out hopefully soon with other friends. Just another cool person that likes art and is good at art, and I admire, and I get to talk to them for a little bit longer, and that makes my day. And I don't know, I just like talking about this, but if there's anything to learn from this conversation, reach out to people that you like and talk to them, and whether it's art or not art. But I don't know, I try and expand the amount of artists that you talk to, and maybe someone that you really love and look up to will respond and want to have a conversation. Who knows? It's really cool. The people are cool, and it's like my stepmom will say like, oh, email M. Night Shyamalan and we'll try and get a role like on his film crew for his next movie. And like, if you know anything about film, that's not happening. Not happening. My mom will also be like, DM Kevin Smith, on Instagram. That doesn't work. No, that's not happening. And if he ever would respond, I'm like sweating like so much right now. If he would ever respond, am I gonna get a role as even a PA on his film? No, I'm not. He's gonna be like, oh, thanks, and that's it. Like that's not. It's not how things work. But like smaller people, yeah, and even if they are larger, like give it a chance. Who cares if no one gets a response? But no one's gonna be mean to you in DMs if you're just trying to be like, hey, I love your stuff. Talk to more artists. Artists are cool, and it'll help motivate you, hopefully, because it helps motivate me. Now I need to go make movies, and I actually do, because I need to go meet my friend for that thing. But I'll see you next week, and hopefully that'll be on time, that video. All right, bye.